So who wins Coach of the Year? Greg.
It's Emma Hayes. Emma Hayes was the Coach of the Year as soon as the story broke. She was our Coach of the Year. It's a ridiculous get, and I know that we do have the stars on the crest that are like, hey, it's a draw, of course. Like you get this crop, this pool of incredible talent. You have a ton of resources. It turns out you will make a lot of money if you are an Emma Hayes caliber coach who the U.S. Wants to come coach their women's team. And nevertheless, she is Emma Hayes. So she's the Coach of the Year for us. She can totally coast on reputation for at least one tournament.
I saw some U.S. fans speaking critically of Chelsea's current form. And I could not disagree more. I hope they lose. I hope they keep losing, get her here quicker. I don't care. Sorry, me official. Keep losing. I do not care. I want her here as soon as possible.
Yeah. So she definitely needs to lose in the Champions League because it seems like that's like the one major push, right? Main thing they're going for. So go ahead and get grouped one time for me, Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do make sure next time, if there is a next time that you play Hacking or whoever that was, just go ahead and lose to him. Don't do it. No tie.
They play him today, don't they? Don't they play Hacking?
They do play today.
Okay. Let me get an L right there.
Because it'll be easy if Chelsea starts struggling. It'll be easy to just say, "Oh well, she's got one foot out the door." The players know she's lame duck coach. Then you don't have to blame her actual coaching. So you have a great built-in narrative to just say, and Chelsea can just say, "This is no longer tenable. Let's just get you on a plane to the States in January, and we'll go in another direction." That's what we all want, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I can't wait for her.
We want our Coach of the Year to be fired as soon as possible.
I can't wait for her press conferences. I think those are going to be fun.
So I do just want to use this category. I mean, I know we're trying to keep it positive, but it was a World Cup year, and we had our worst World Cup finish in our history. So I am just going to use this time to once more, for hopefully the last time, sort of dump on Vlatko a little bit. Just the inability to even look like he's attempting to correct what seemed like very obvious flaws in our playing style, mainly in our chance creation, where we are obviously going to be a dominant team in a lot of the games we play in any cycle. But you have to be able to look deeper into how we're actually playing and not just say, "Oh, well, we won the game 3-0, so everything was fine." This is a time where it's not unrealistic to say we need to win 3-0, but also in an incredibly efficient style for so many of these games. So, people kind of joke about that, the pressure of being the women's national team coach, where people aren't going to be happy with 3-0 wins. But there are plenty of times for this team that it really isn't going to be good enough just to win 3-0. You have to be able to get this team organized and play in a way that's going to be clean, efficient, tidy, and that you believe will translate against the better teams that you're going to play, because you don't get to play them very many of those games. And we just did not see any steps taken, I don't think, towards moving us in that direction. I thought we were just really unprepared for the actual big moment of New Zealand.
Yeah. And I mean, with all, with everything that's came out, I guess, and the documentary, all the different things that we've seen, with regards to Vlatko and the U.S. women's national team. Greg, you talked about pressure. It does seem like the pressure got to that man.
Yeah.
I don't know. And he just almost like he was paralyzed by it at points. So, good riddance. Okay.
Honestly, he should have probably been disqualified from this category just based on how he did.
Yeah.
All right. So the award for most disqualified coach for Coach of the Year goes to Vlatko Andonovski. And I hope he has success in Kansas City. I mean, he seems like a very decent person. He has worked hard. Again, thinking about his background and what he did, he's worked really hard for women's soccer in Kansas City. He's really helped build that program. in that scene. So I wish him all the best. But yeah, he was just, again, it was very clear that he didn't have any ideas of how to get this team playing and clicking.
He didn't have the minerals, Greg, as they would say across the pond. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I am ready to get hurt again. I will be watching Kansas City Current. I love Michelle Cooper. Please don't hurt her, Vlatko.